doing?
I am battling the forces of
DT versus Mark Goldbridge.
What is up? It's the Nitro here, and your favorite punk YouTuber is back at again, talking about another football impact this weekend. Again, that's what we always do. Sit, chill, relax, and let the Nitro talk about all the great football crap that's been going on this weekend in the world of football. So we're going to start it off with the FA Cup fourth round between Arsenal and Manchester United. And this match, I mean, what a job Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has single-handedly done at Manchester United. They've now won 8 from 8. Literally, you couldn't ask for a perfect record if you literally, maybe someone in career mode, possibly in FIFA.
What the fuck was that?
You could get a great record like that, but for a management record to come in to a club that are on the decline, 8 wins from 8. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just won his magic wand, Ala Vista Kaluba.
A wizard.
I don't know if they're magic words, but whatever, but what a job he's done. And they were ex of Man Utd. Jesse Lingard, Lukaku scored a goal and also made a goal. Sanchez comes and haunts his former club. But Arsenal defensively were a catastrophic mess from start to finish. They've got major injuries with Socrates, who came off with an injury, and also adds Koscielny, who has a face injury with Lukaku single-handedly stamping on his freaking face. Now, I get it was accidental, it wasn't meant to be, but yeah. But that wasn't really the big talking point of the whole game. It was pretty much 2 YouTubers, Mr. DT and Mark Goldbridge. Now, if you don't know who these two are, they're both fan channels do their collective fan channels. For instance, Mr. DT, AFTV, even though I've put in quotation marks, because it's pretty much just Arsenal fan TV. And Mark Goldbridge does We Stand United channel, which is a Manchester United fan channel again. Both fan channels, massive egos. Mr. DT is that guy you want to see in a prison cell, not on YouTube. No offense, man. But as for Mark Goldbridge, he's like your typical Fortnite 14-year-old who memes everybody on the internet. Yeah, these two have hatred, there's no question about it. You want to talk about T-Series and PewDiePie? Hell no. These two are definitely the most hated. But they are going back and forth all over Twitter at the start of the year. DT on AFTV early after the match.
And listen to a fucking Nottingham Forest fan that sits in front of a green screen, wanking himself all the time, chats shit about, oh, well, we're Manchester United, we're the greatest team in the world, oh, DT's in my pocket, fuck off, you prick.
Pretty much called him a Norwich wannabe green screen prick guy who supports Man United. Mark Goldbridge responded with some great Twitter memes. Will these two ever get in the ring and fight? I could see it happening. It's great, really. It's what football's all about. Man United are through to the 5th round of the FA Cup, have a major chance of winning the FA Cup this year. As for Arsenal, another looks like to be a trophy this season. They could still win the Europa League, and don't think they will, but it looks like it's count your chickens and move on. Now we're heading to Italy for the first time today, in Rome, with Lazio taking on Juventus. And Lazio, I thought, played really well in this game, bang on lucky enough to lose this match. But Lazio this season have, against the top sides in Serie A, have been a disgrace. I don't think they've beaten any of the top sides this season. I think they've only got 4 points, so 2 points from a possible 20-something. That's nowhere near good enough for a team that's challenging for the top 4. Juventus are still unbeaten. Cristiano Ronaldo digs Juventus out of a hole. King of the Coppa Italia against AC Milan a couple of weeks back. His goal won it. Again, this weekend, he scored the winning penalty thanks to VAR, which got it absolutely spot on right. And it just goes to show that Ronaldo has took Juventus to another level. Now, Juventus this season, their main challenge is to win the Champions League, and they should be, because the squad they have is ridiculous. You got the likes of John Castello, who they made a permanent sign. He scored a fantastic equaliser, and you also got the likes of Cuadrado, you have Dybala. I mean, their squad depth is quality, and even Mandzukic is still injured, but he's come back, so he's going to be more strengthened. Juventus are right now still unbeaten, and they're flying high. There's no one stopping this team, unless Juventus bottle the title, which I don't think it will. I think they're going to win their 9,000th title in a row. many times they've won the Scudetto in a row. It's, you know what I mean, right? But as for Lazio, I don't see them getting top 4 this season. I think they're now 8th in the league. They've slipped down because Sampdoria, Torino are picking up wins. They also had Atalanta, and they've now leapfrogged them in the table. And Parma are now snipping at their ears as well. So Lazio need to get form, need to get back winning ways as soon as possible, or top 4. Don't forget that, you'll be struggling to even finish in the top half. And we're heading to France in Ligue 1, and it's Marseille versus Lille. And this game was a very awful match to watch, you could say. Not because of quality, not because it was a terrible game. It was because of fans literally going on the pitch, and also fans throwing in objects, firecrackers on the pitch as well. Now, you go into the game. Pepe, Amanda, don't use the Pepe meme. Don't use the Pepe meme. But Pepe, he scored 2 very good goals. The penalty was a good penalty, even though, for me, Luis Gustavo should be straight red card for his stupid antics. I mean, how the hell is that not a red card? Like, he didn't even get the damn ball. But anyway, he scored, and then obviously he scored the second goal in the second half, Pepe. But there was a massive disturbance in the stadium with the Marseille fans throwing objects onto the pitch. Yes, I know they were protesting before the game because they're not happy with the way the club is run. They're not bringing players in for the quality. They're not happy with the manager, who for me should be sacked immediately. How that man's still in a job, and yet they're fucking sick. I think they're 12 points behind Lille. Like, come on, seriously, that's ridiculous. For a team of Marseille's stature, they're 12 points behind a team with respect to Lille. They were fighting for relegation last season. I don't get it. But yeah, there's massive it's more like a meltdown in Marseille right now, and I don't see this team finishing in the Champions League places. I think they struggle to even get a Europa League spot this year. As for Lille, they are just going on from leaps and bounds. They're having a fantastic season, and I feel they have a major chance of finishing second this year. And I think they're a real dark, and they've got some really good talented players, like Pepe, who I think is going to be snipping for a couple of Premier League clubs, and maybe a couple of our big clubs looking for him in the summer. They're heading back to Italy. It is Atalanta against Roma. And Roma, what the actual F? Like how can you somehow be 3-0 up in a game and then decide to, you know what would be a great idea? Why don't we just get Atalanta back in the game and concede 3 goals? And also, let's get a man sent off. Because that's what Roma did in this game. They were 3-0 up in this match. Dzeko, El Shaarawy scored some very good goals in the first half, but then they decided, you know what? Let's give Atalanta the ball, and what the hell? Like, Atalanta, give credit to credit's due. They showed character and desire in the second half to get back in the game and get a very good point. But Roma, honestly, there's major. I mean, you talk about Marseille, and you talk about other teams having struggles. How the hell Roma can bottle a 3-0 lead? Is ridiculous. Like, it's Italy. Like, you don't bottle a 3-0 lead in Serie A. Like, come on, seriously. People say it's the most defensive football in all top 5 leagues. Not this season, because teams are scoring goals for fun, because Serie A this season, in terms of defending, has been catastrophic. But, like I said, Roma, honestly, I know they're not in the top 4 now. I think AC Milan are in the top 4. They can still get top 4 Roma, but they need to fix that defence and fix their form, and somehow just have a team meeting or some shit, because you can't concede 3 goals when you're leading the game. That's ridiculous. Like, great credit to Atalanta and a good 3-3 draw. Now we're heading to Spain in La Liga. It's Sevilla against Levante. And Sevilla, well, they have been a different team this season. Last season, you had Muriel up front. He needed 50 chances to single-handedly score a bloody goal. This season, they have finishers. Cool, ice-cold finishers this season. Andre Silva scored in this game. They had Promise, who for me was the best player on the pitch, and scored a penalty, yet the goalkeeper saved it, but he rebounded and scored anyway. They've got Sabella, the guy number 17 for Sevilla. He was excellent as well. He scored 2 goals. You've also got the likes of Ben Yedder, who I think has been Sevilla's player of the season this year. He's the top goal scorer for Sevilla in La Liga this year. I think he scored 10 goals. He's having a stellar season, and I think right now he has to be in the shoe-in for the call-up for the France squad. Now I get they have got Griezmann, they've got Giroud, they've also got the likes of Lacazette, but you have to say this man right now is the informed French striker in the league for France, and I think he should be given the call-up. But like I said, they've destroyed Levante 5-0. It could have been 6, 7 or 8 if they wanted to. Sevilla. But Levante defensively were all over the place. They were making so many errors, and it was like watching a 5-year-old slip over in a bar of ice. They've got a major chance this season, Sevilla, of finishing above Real Madrid. And now heading to the last game to talk about in La Liga this weekend was Valencia against Villarreal. And Valencia get a huge win for them. Now this is now back-to-back wins for the first time for many, many months. And it gives them momentum. And I feel like they're now starting to get the balance right now, Valencia. I think at the start of the season, they were chopping and changing their team, chopping and changing the system. They now have a settled balance and a settled team. And they have a striker in Rodrigo, who was absolutely played well in this game. He scored a goal, and obviously Avi Prieto, who had an excellent game as well, the midfield player for Sevilla, I think it was Condopia. He had a very good game for Valencia, but Villarreal made so many errors. There's a total lack of confidence in Villarreal's team. They don't have any momentum. They look like a bang average relegation side right now. They can't score goals. They can't string a couple of passes together, and I feel like the manager for Villarreal is on the brink of the sack. They need a manager who can just organise and get this team out of the relegation zone. They still can, they got quality to do it. It's like Monaco really, they need someone experienced at the helm at this moment in time. But for me, a huge win for Valencia, and they have an outside chance this season of getting a Europa League spot. I just feel the gap between them and Deportivo Alves is just too big to bring back. But Valencia, a good win nonetheless against a relegation looking Villarreal side. And that just leads to the last game, which is in the Bundesliga in Germany, Wolfsburg against Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Bayer Leverkusen have a new manager appointed before the winter break, and Peter Bosz. I think he got his first win last week when obviously the league was back after his winter break. Now he got a really good controlled away win against a Wolfsburg side, have been excellent this season. They've had a very good season. They've been a solid top 9, top 10 this year. And Leverkusen, obviously, that win gives them confidence. I think sacking the manager they did was the right decision in the end, because now Peter Bosz, I'm not saying he's a great manager, but he's a very good coach. He gets the best of the players, and he's definitely getting the best out of Oliver Brandt. I thought he was outstanding in this game. He scored a goal. He made a goal. He's been the stellar player in this match, and also since Peter Bosz has come over, Peter Bosz took him over his wing and said, you know what, you're going to be the main man in this team, you're going to be the talisman in this team, go out and show what you are. And he's been stellar for them. And they've got a really good striker as well, who scored as well, so they are right now going in the right direction. I think at the start of the season, I don't know what's going on there with Leverkusen, but now it's a settled ship again, and they have a real good chance of actually getting Champions League football, which I never thought I'd say, because they're not that far behind the Champions League places. So, I mean, they could definitely string a couple of results together, and they're like 3 points behind the top 4, because Frankfurt obviously lost. You've got the likes of Hertha dropping points, so they got every chance of finishing there. Wolfsburg, I think top 10, top 9 will be a respectable place for you guys, for a team that was fighting for relegation last season and just stayed up in a relegation playoff against a team in the 2nd division. So, guys, that's the end of the Football Impact for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, if you are a woman, go on the bed, spread your legs, squirt all over the godforsaken notification bell, and then click that godforsaken notification bell. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. The natural, the punk of YouTube. We'll see you later.